Good evening, collective. I am QUAN, and this is Love of the Highest Vibration. And I see I already have an audience out here, but y'all know what it is nonetheless. Hope y'all can hear me. Let me see if anybody's on yet. Okay. So, I'm picking up on an energy this evening. Somebody might be transitioning into a new part of your spiritual journey in which you might be uh, going to be interacting with more people in person as some kind of a teacher or something like that. And you have a lot of things that have lined up for you spiritually. But this is what I have here. I have romantic love, okay, which is the frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience and reflection of a conscious lover. So that means you have the ability, possibly, some of you might be coming into some type of connection or relationship that is not codependent to finances, codependent to some type of emotional codependence, uh, those toxic relationships where you bond over your trauma. Romantic love means you have the ability to attract somebody that has done the work, done the healing work the same as you, and gone through a heart chakra activation, and both of you are able to reflect to each other, love in the purest way, without with detachment, basically. That's not attached to something where you have an intention behind it, okay? Where it's been hard to do that for most people in the past because of the way most societies have been constructed under a patriarchal system. So I have romantic love. That means at this time, you're able to attract somebody that's like-minded like you without an alternate agenda from either one of you, where both of you can love with detachment. I have solar plexus here. The solar plexus, your solar plexus may be very balanced. The frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self and our personal power and our willpower. And it's in the upright, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the world. So, whoever you are you have a very strong sense of self at this particular time in your solar plexus. The solar plexus actually, it regulates the other chakras in your body, the upper ones and the lower ones. It helps to regulate them with temperance to make sure the energy is flowing through your body from top to bottom properly. So whoever you are, you have a very balanced solar plexus, okay? Your higher chakras and lower chakras, it's balanced between both. You have a very strong sense of purpose and self, which can be found in the solar plexus. So you're on a good path right now. Universal love is what I also pulled, which activates our connection that we feel to others, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. And last, I have delight. Now, delight did come in the reverse. And I was wondering what it was about, and I feel like it came out down here. Somebody might have an issue that one final thing that needs to be worked on before you get all the way into your purpose. It's a little bit of tweaking spiritually and emotionally. And as long as you're a human on this planet, you are always a work in progress. You're always working to master yourself. You always have some type of flaw or imbalance you're trying to balance out before you can actually master every aspect of your personality and your character. So the light came in the reverse. The frequency of the light supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness, okay? The more delight we feel, the more delight we can invoke in others, okay? Now, it's talking about your ability to experience and feel delight, completely enthusiastic, completely enlightened, be completely full of joy. And I don't think I don't think that it's you don't feel this emotion. I think sometimes you do, but other times I feel like this energy needs to be invoked and you can't. And it has something to do with your perspective or the way you're looking at something. Some experiences that you might look at as a negative, it's almost like a person that is optimistic versus pessimistic, okay? It's how you see the world, okay? So for you, whoever you are, there's an aspect within your personality and character where certain things that you perceive as being negative, you're going to need to change your perspective on them and turn it into a positive emotion versus a negative one, especially when you're going to be interacting with a lot of people that might need your help. And I know that this is what it's saying because the cards I pulled down here come behind it, okay? So right now, you are moving into what your fate is, okay? This the Ten of Lotus does represent the fates, the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Based on your past actions, and your past actions were not karmic, not as of recently. The Six of Jewels talks about a beggar, somebody that might have been misfortunate and you did not have, but you did not steal whoever you are. If you had to ask for help or receive help, or if you were economically deprived or in a place in your life where you needed assistance from people, places, and things, you were not living in a life where you had a victim mentality and you felt like that it was okay to benefit from the misfortune of others, whoever you are, you didn't create more karma for yourself. If you had to be in this energy of almost being a beggar at some point in your life, it created good karma for you because instead of stealing or trying to benefit from the misfortune of others, you either asked for what you wanted or just allowed yourself to be at the mercy of others. But you did not resort to acting out of your lower self to get what you needed and wanted in life. And that has created good karma for you. And that's why I have the wheel here. So the wheel of fate has turned for you, and you're about to have a lot of good fortune in your life. But you're also, whoever you are, you might be some kind of a teacher. Now, this is where the light in reverse comes for you. And I said it has something to do with your perspective in the way you're looking at something. This card right here, the invalid, okay? So these would be, the invalid would be, and somebody might be getting divorced, by the way. The invalid would be the people that would be considered the least in life, okay? The invalid would be the littlest among us, okay? That would be the untouchables, the people that are considered, you're not even, it's a word for it, I'm trying to think. You are not even something, invalid, the suffering of man. The suffering of man, the invalid, the mortal people, okay? I don't know, you might be a mortal, but the mortal people, the ones that you are here to help, okay? You have some type of calling on your life, and the people that are considered invalid, okay? A non-factor, okay? I think I got that from Housewives of Atlanta or something like that. But the non-factors, the people that are considered non-factors, okay, of the world. These would be looked at as mortals. These might be people in society that are looked down upon. When you're encountering these people, some of them are afflicted with toxic ways of acting and thinking, and because of their mental affliction, it creates a lot of problems and the plight of suffering of the human on earth, right? And because you have at least been able to raise your consciousness and awareness to a state where you have good karma, and you're on the other side of things, you're at the top of the wheel right now, it's something in your perspective that has to change when you're encountering people that are still blind, people that are still in the matrix, people that are still stuck in a certain capacity in their egos, okay? You have broke free of your ego to where your spiritual eyes are blinded and shut. But you're encountering a lot of people that are sick mentally, which causes a lot of suffering and problem in their lives. because they're so rooted in their ego in an imbalanced way, because they're still operating out of survival mode in their south node, and they're spiritually dead. They're suffering a lot more than you, okay, on this realm. So when you're encountering people that are like this, the same way you were at one time, it's a perspective that you have to have with them. And this is what it's saying about that. Listen very carefully before I jump into this reading, okay? When I was yet in my sins, it seemed to me unbearable, bitter to look at victims of leprosy, okay? So this man is sick, he got leprosy, and he's saying when he was in his sins, it was unbearable to look at them like, ew, they're gross. And it made him feel bitter to even look at people like this, undesirable, okay? And the Lord himself led me amongst them, and I showed kindness to them. That which had first seemed bitter to me was now changed for me into sweetness. So that means this person, whoever this person is, he had a negative experience when he would encounter the suffering, okay? And that's a negative thought, a negative emotion, okay? And it's kind of looking down on them, you know? So whatever this is here, then he was given insight that if you actually go toward these people and offer them help because you are enlightened, and as a result, somebody is enlightened, they do better, or you give someone water or something to help heal them, instead of it being a negative experience or a negative energy that's created from the type of thought you have associated with looking at someone that's mentally, physically, or spiritually afflicted, turn it into a positive emotion because you reached out to help that person, okay? So what seemed bitter has now changed into sweetness. So with your perspective, in order to maintain an energy of being in delight, you're going to have to change your perspective when you encounter the afflicted people that are afflicted spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally, okay? And then I have the Five of Lotuses, okay? The Five of Lotus is actually talking about coming in peace, okay? It's a hand gesture that represents benevolence, protection, and peace. It dispels fear, but it's in the reverse. So be very careful about the energy that you are projecting toward people when you're coming up on these afflicted people mentally, spiritually, emotionally, because the energy you project toward them is the energy that will be reflected back toward you. So if you project to people that you're disgusted by them because they're karmic, because they're low vibrational, because they're sinners, they're this, that, and the other, they're afflicted, you know, they're not going to see you as somebody peaceful. And they're going to view you as a threat because the Five of Lotuses is in reverse, okay? When you approach these people, the Buddha mind, the energy is supposed to come through of the position of your thought pattern, the vibration of the thought pattern that you're holding. And that again comes with how you look at and have disdain for the afflicted, okay? It doesn't mean that you're judgmental or anything, but you have to change that emotion from one of disdain to one of what can I do to help, okay? I'm not saying give anybody your money, but it's just you have to shift the mindset to one that's more positive, and then you will get a more positive reaction because people will not perceive you as a threat, and they won't be a threat to you either. To dispel fear, they say that this hand gesture right here is known to be able to stop a charging elephant, okay? It says in history it was used by the Buddha to calm an attacking elephant. So it has to do with the energy you're projecting. When you go forth to these people, you will be able to calm like a charging elephant, calm people that might be in offensive type energy by projecting the right energy toward them, by being in this energy right here, okay? And last but not least, I have the Buddha of the double Vajras, okay? The Buddha of the double Vajras. It represents a wise healer. It represents mastery of the intuitive function, which brings unconscious wisdom into the light and allows one to act fearlessly. Intuition is related to the element of water. So you might have a lot of, whoever you are, you might have a lot of water in your chart, but either way, whoever you are, you're going to, you're already very intuitive, but as you get further into your purpose, you're going to be going out amongst people that are spiritually, energetically, and physically, emotionally afflicted, and you're going to be going, your intuition and your gifts are going to increase. And you have to still act with wisdom, and you have to be very careful of the energy you're going to project toward people, because if people see that you have disdain for them and you're looking down on them, they're going to see you as a threat. And if they see you as a threat is perceived, then they might charge toward you. And what they're saying is how Buddha conquered fear, you know, of people charging toward him to attack him, was by projecting the right energy, by trying to be in the mind frame of not being repulsed by what would be looked at like the untouchables, but actually being of service to them. In what way can I help you or enlighten you? So let's go. Without further ado, Holy Spirit, what are the messages right now? What are the messages? So somebody or something could be about to happen very quickly. You might be about to go through another spiritual upgrade, another spiritual shift of some kind or another, where your intuition might become even more sharp, even more keen, more of your gifts might come online. Somebody might be coming towards you very quickly. I have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. As you know, this can be a man or a woman. Somebody just got out of a marriage, a contract, or a relationship. My ring came off, okay? This person is the wounded warrior. This person has been doing a whole lot. It's something that they might not be seeing clearly. They don't have clarity with something. They're processing something the wrong way, all right? The Hangman, they feel like you stopped something for them. You slowed something down for them. You're going to cause stagnation in their life. I feel like somebody's coming toward you very quickly that wants to blame you for something going on in their life. This might be a high priestess in the reverse that's not taking accountability for her actions. All right, what is this person's obstacle right now? Her person, whoever this person is, man or woman, you know, the King or Queen of Wands reverse is someone that leads with something that is superficial, whether it is their looks, or whether they use sex to manipulate others, to get what it is that they want, okay? Her obstacle is you or his. If this is a man, whether this is a man or a woman, and excuse the loud noise, my gang stalkers, I promise you, they sat here and watched me set up, and then they came over here and did this right now. So I'll just let them pass. But her problem or his problem is actually you. You are their issue, okay? Because your light is shining. Where you could have Aquarius somewhere in your chart, okay? But whoever you are being seen as the star. And she or he might have taken action to try to hide you, to try to destroy you, to try to set you up, to try to steal your destiny, and has failed to do so. And now she can't hide you anymore. You've already been discovered. You've been discovered. You've been seen. People know who you are. If this resonates with you, you are the star. The light shines through you. It shows in every aspect of your life. You know, anything you touch grows. You know, even while they're trying to destroy everything in your path that you touch and create that grows, they try to destroy it. But then you go touch something else and something grows somewhere else. They don't understand the magic is with you. The magic is within you. So even if they come behind you with a sledgehammer and try to destroy something you've created, a project you're working on, something that you do, you know, you can walk away from it and start something else, and that'll grow into something beautiful that you're going to shine, because it's you. It's your energy. Anything that you put your energy behind is going to illuminate you, okay? Your light is going to follow and go into anything that you work on. Any person's job you work at, it's your light that follows you. And this person can't hide you anymore. And she's very depressed. She's very sad, or he, take it as it resonates, you know, because they've tried everything they could possibly to suppress you and your light. But the light is inside of you. The only thing they could do is nothing short of kill you to get you out the way. So what happened in the recent past with this person now that is having literally a hard time coping with the fact that they didn't get rid of you in enough time? This person right now might just be in an energy of plotting and planning little snares and traps. Somebody's goofy, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't even know how. Somebody is very goofy. Whoever this person is, it's over for them. People already know who you are. You can't hide if you try to. You've been trying to, I feel like whoever you are, you're a star. I feel like you've been trying to hide, and people keep following you around. They're the ones bringing all the attention to you, you know? Even the karmics, even the secret agent eyelash bandits, you know, everywhere that you go, everything that you do, you know, somebody popping out from behind a tree, behind a dumpster. I'm gonna come park next to you and I'm fit to look at you. You know, whoever you are, I don't even think you're trying to get attention. I think anywhere you go, your light just shines. You walk into a room, people, they just pick up on your energy. It's nothing you can do short of hiding. This person's been trying to hide you. You might have been trying to hide yourself. But people still, you cannot help who you are. If Michael Jackson never had exposure to media and TV, and he just went around moonwalking his little tail off and breakdancing and dancing all over the place, back and forth to McDonald's, going to work, he would still get attention. He would still get attention because of the energy. If he was never discovered, he would still be Michael Jackson. He still would be moonwalking behind McDonald's. He'd be moonwalking his tail over to pick up your french fries and cheeseburger, put it in a bag, and he would moonwalk backwards back to the counter to take your money. You understand? He can't change who he is. And everybody would come to that McDonald's. I don't know what it is. I like that guy. I love that guy that worked there. If it was Beyonce and she was working at Chipotle, you know, the uh-oh girl. You understand? It's your energy, okay? This person tried to hide you, and you probably tried to hide yourself because it's weirdos that follow you, you know, everywhere you go. But it can't be hidden because it's just who you are. It's your destiny. It's your purpose, okay? So the Page of Swords reverse, whoever this person is, they might still be trying to follow you around wherever you go to wreak havoc behind you or in front of you. If they know you're going to a destination, they might try to get there first and start a smear campaign. You know, it's a woman that's about to come here right now, and she's really a witch and this, that, and the other. Or, you know how the gang stalking and the smear campaigns work. Anywhere you go, if they can get there first, and or if you go somewhere, they'll come and arrive where you're at. You understand? She's still in that energy right now. She doesn't realize that her time is up and it's over already. It's already over. She's been defeated. You've been discovered, and it's nothing she can do about it. But that's the truth. That's what she's up to right now. So without further ado, Holy Spirit, tell me about this goofy clown energy that just won't let something go. Is there a job for this person that they can get? I mean, what's going on? They're still plotting and planning even after something ended for them? What's going on with this crazy narcissist that's still telling lies, cursing people out? They want to know why you're still alive, why you're still healthy, why you're still breathing. The situation is being spearheaded and guided by your ancestors. So you have nothing to worry about when it comes to this person, okay? The situation is being spearheaded and guided by your ancestors, okay? She's about to get cut off by whoever her connection was in the wealth class, okay? These are people that had enough money to play with, to gamble with your life and other people's life, and they lost a lot of money behind you. Somebody was playing Trading Places like Eddie Murphy in Trading Places back in the day. Somebody lost a whole lot of money and bets they made about what they could do to you and do with your life and do with your destiny. Whoever this person is that was playing with your life because they had the resources, the money, the clout, they were attached to people that have the money, the time, the resources, the demonic spirits, to want to entertain themselves by energy harvesting, by playing with people's lives. They're going broke. Somebody lost a lot of money and they're going broke. And this is just the beginning of their karma. Let's go, Holy Spirit. Tell me about this woman or man. I told you, things are going in your favor right now, Star. Whoever you are, things are going in your favor right now. And it's not a thing anyone can do about it. All right? There's something going on and happening right now. Holy Spirit, tell me what this is that's going on right now that we should know about. Surrounding this situation with somebody that most likely was jealous of you. So, and they were connected or married to someone that put them amongst people that had the finances, the resources, the time, the boring personality to play with your life, using their money because they're miserable and they have low self-esteem. And they're bored and they lack personality. So that's why they play with people's lives to entertain themselves. When you lack a personality and you lack excitement in your life, you know, the game is over. That's what I'm getting. The Three of Swords in reverse. Basically, what I have with the Three of Swords in the reverse is the game is over. The game these people were playing in, let's see if we can make her homeless. What would happen if we pay a social worker, get somebody to make a false claim and take her kids from her? What would happen if we did that? What do you think it'll happen? Let's see. How much you want to bet? There are some people that have cursed their bloodline. There are some people that are going to have the worst karma you can imagine. And then they're going to be crying out to God and on TV and dealing with diseases and illnesses and terminal illnesses with children and disabilities and all manner of not having good health in their families because they curse their bloodline doing the exact same things I'm talking about right now. They play with the lives of people that don't have as much money, that might be economically deprived, that might have been struggling already for entertainment. Getting people's children taken from them, having people gang stalked, labeled as being crazy, getting checks for them, causing them to lose jobs. And then when you see these people with very bad karma going through all type of health issues, you know, you still have love with detachment for these types of people. Remember, you have to, and this is where the balance is coming in for you, whoever you are. The balance comes in for you in having the mind of Buddha or the mind of Christ, okay? It's not, yes, finally, I'm seeing these people get what they deserve, you know, when you see them like this, because you're going to see them like this. But it's because they have an affliction, an afflicted mind. They have a diseased mind. They have the poisons and the toxins in the mind, and the toxins and poisons in their mind is the way that they think. And it creates diseases inside of them. And then later on, you see them looking like this right here. You know, and you're like, ugh, disgusting. When you, the mind of Buddha or the mind of Christ, you're going to change your perspective about these people and actually pity them. And if you can enlighten with knowledge and people are open to it, go ahead and do so. But make sure it's coming from a good place, a high vibrational place. That way you turn that negative energy. Instead, energy is energy. So if you're thinking a negative thought, you're producing negative energy inside of yourself. If you're thinking a positive thought, then you're producing positive energy. And you're supposed to, with the Buddha mind, be producing positive energy at all times, literally, until your vibration becomes so high that you've mastered every aspect of your thinking. So these same people that are mentally afflicted and have all these toxins in their brain, which has to do with low vibrational ways of thinking that are sick in wanting to hurt and harm other people that are distorted, and they suffer from it later on, you're going to have to make sure you maintain a Buddha mind when you're encountering them, and stay in the highest vibration of love, okay? Because that'll produce positive energy for you and allow you to be in the energy of creating delight in yourself and invoking delight in others, okay? It's your reflection. It's the energy that you're going to project from you that you're going to attract, whether people see you as a threat or if they're more open and receptive to your energy as you go out about, so that you don't feel attacked. You won't feel attacked if you project the right energy, because people won't perceive you as a threat. That's, once again, that mudra, that hand mudra, that the card showed you, that's used to stop a charging elephant, okay? That has to do with aggression. It has to do with aggression people will have toward you if they perceive you in a threatening way. And it doesn't have to be physically threatening either. It could be threatening as in how you speak to people. Threatening emotional. You just want to hurt my feelings, even though they don't have a problem hurting yours. But if you're of the Buddha mind, you're not thinking or care about what they try to do to you, because you're confident. So nobody can make you feel any kind of a way, because you're very confident and self-assured in who and what you are. All right, Holy Spirit, go ahead. So there's a King of Cups here. This could be a father figure here that might not be closed off to something right now. All right, it could be a man or a woman, but right now it's someone that is in an energy of being emotionally intelligent. Okay, go ahead, Holy Spirit. Who is this person? Okay, so right now somebody is acting in an energy with a very sound mind. They have emotional intelligence, and right now they're not closed off to traveling towards you to give you a message, okay? So somebody is not closed off to traveling toward you to get a message, okay? What they have to tell you is about some form of a burden, okay? Whatever it is, the message they need to bring you, it's a burden to them, okay? They got some information about some stuff, about illusions with gang stalking, using energy weapons, targeting you, if someone conspired to kill you, take your life, following you around, abusing access to resources, working in the government, hacking your devices without a warrant, tracking and monitoring you, and using government officials and agents, police officers to do this to you with a fake warrant or without the authority to. Yeah, there's a lot of people that might be going to jail for doing this, okay? Or there might be an investigation. If someone stole your inheritance, if somebody tried to have you killed because they stole your inheritance from a life insurance policy, whatever the case may be, that's the burden this person has. The illusions that were created around you so somebody could get away with doing something to you is connected to this person. And the burden is they're not closed off to coming to you, but that's what they have to discuss with you, okay? They're very regretful, they're frustrated, but that's what we have going on right here. All right, so somebody's not closed off. And as far as this karmic energy getting divorced, Holy Spirit, this person, I don't think you have to worry about whoever this woman is or man or this karmic energy. They might be feeling a whole range of emotions. Like they still want to run around and try to do stuff and be apologetic all at the same time. So I think whoever this karmic energy is, I think they're all over the place right now. With it, yeah. They don't know what to do because they're getting divorced. They were financially codependent. The Queen of Wands reversed. Right now, she or he, they don't know what to do. They're trying to figure it out. They don't know who to apologize to or who to attack. You know, they're all over the place trying to figure their life out. And they're under judgment. Yeah. They're in a very confused state of mind right now because they are under judgment. They might be under judgment in the legal system right now. They might be about to go to court, okay? They're worried about going to jail, obtaining legal representation, for whatever they did to hurt and harm you. And a lot of people are not answering their calls. They're cutting this person off financially and from communicating with them. So I feel like a lot of people are trying to excommunicate their energy because this person might have to go to court. Okay, attempted murder, that's a serious charge. Attempted murder is a very serious charge. So whoever this person is, people are breadcrumbing them right now. They might need help from people that were once their friends that might have been egging them on, but people are not answering the phone for them. All right? Does anyone in my collective have to worry about anything this person might attempt or try to do right now? Okay? They're not going to take action. They're too busy trying to go around and love bomb people. So they're too busy going around trying to love bomb people and garner support, which they can't get. It's hard for them to get around, travel, and do the things they did before because they don't have the money anymore. And like I said, they're trying to garner support right now, and they don't have a lot of it because people are not answering the phone, okay? The Knight of Cups reverse and the Ace of Wands. Who's the Knight of Cups reverse, Holy Spirit? Who's the Knight of Cups reverse? There might be someone coming towards you that might be intuitive, very intuitive person, man or woman. They might have Pisces in their chart. I don't know. This person might have bad news for you. Uh-oh. So somebody might be a high priest or a high priestess, or just someone that's highly intuitive, okay? Someone spiritually tapped in that might be coming towards you right now, okay? They might be coming towards you because they got some bad news, or they have to deliver some bad news to you, okay? The King of Wands reverse. Oh, this person was working with the King of Wands reverse, the person getting divorced that's confused about what is about to happen because they're under judgment. So this might be a friend of theirs or an ally of theirs that at one time they garnered support from, okay? But they suffered some kind of a loss from what they invested in doing because things did not turn out the way they planned. So why is this high priest or high priestess wanting to come toward my collective as a false person at that? The Empress in the reverse, go ahead. Why is this? Someone might be pregnant. Why does this Empress in the reverse want a high priestess want to come towards you? That was a friend of theirs, okay? They want to see if they can emotionally manipulate you about the abuse of power that they did, okay? Either that or they feel weak right now. They might be lacking in power and strength. This person might feel very vulnerable right now and might be hoping that they'll be able to emotionally manipulate you and convince you of why they supported this person in trying to hurt, harm, or slow you down, okay? And tell me more about this person, the Empress. That might be your energy. Someone might be a Virgo, but this person might be kind of depressed and alone. Y'all, these karmic people are going through it right now. I'm trying to tell you. These people are really, really going through it right now. A lot of them. A lot of these people are getting karma like right now. And see, when they were doing all this stuff against y'all and to y'all, they were supporting each other in groups. Everybody was everybody's friend. These people in these covens and these groups, you know, look, we got friends, we got friendship. You know, look how we're isolating this person. They don't have no support system, and we got each other. Let's all go out to dinner. Let's all go out to eat. What are we going to do to hurt them next? Ha, ha, ha. Everybody was coming together, you know, in support of this person in how to torment you, torture you, destroy your finances, destroy your love life. Everything that they were doing, they had so much support of these low vibrational birds that flocked together. And now that nothing turned out the way they thought it would, and everything is falling apart, everybody is like in their own orbit. Everybody feels isolated, alone. They know a few people are under judgment in the legal system, so nobody wants to talk to nobody because they're paranoid of what one person might tell on the other, and they're hoping to disassociate themselves for what part they had in this, what part of the responsibility. I'm trying to tell you. So different ones want to come towards you on their own to maybe confess and say how they were manipulated. And they told me that, she told me that you slept with her husband, and that's why. And I don't go for that. And I, at the end of the day, anything that anyone was told that convinced them to try to hinder, harm, or hurt, or cause imbalances in your life, at the end of the day, it don't matter. It was gossip. At the end of the day, it was gossip. And if you are dumb enough to follow somebody up on some gossip, especially when it has nothing to do with you, then you deserve everything that's coming toward you. Okay? You might have to take a spiritual bath, fast, isolate, and meditate. Okay? So that means that there's something that might be a little shocking to you, something or someone that you really wasn't expecting to do something to you. So you might find that there's someone that you really, really wasn't expecting, someone you might really, really care about that might have done something. All right? And that's why you might have to go and take a second look at something. Oh, man. Somebody did something to you that I feel like you carry this person in your heart and in your spirit. A spider jumped on me just now. And that's the spider right there, okay? A spider just jumped on my arm. And then I have full spiritual possession. Somebody that was doing some kind of spiderweb magic on you. Somebody was putting you into some type of web. They were doing some spiderweb magic on you to manipulate your life in a certain type of a way. This person that you carry in your heart, it could even be one of your grown children or just someone that you really, really love, okay? They were caught in that magic because they were manipulating everything in your life to hurt, harm you, to put you into some type of metaphysical cage, some type of mental imprisonment, financial restraints. So whoever this person is that was part of this, they were part of the magic that they were doing on you. And it's because they were under full spiritual possession at the time they did it, okay? Well, when you agree, they want me to talk about the person, okay. When you agree to join these covens and secret societies so you can have friends and be a part of the group, for the most part, you're opening up your body and, oh, I don't have it, okay. You're opening up your body and you're opening up your vessel to all kind of demons and foreign spirits that once they come over you, you might not be able to control it. You might not even get your mind back. There's no guarantee that when you open up to allowing these spirits to jump you, that you're going to get your mind back, okay? This might be somebody that felt entitled, that might have maybe been a little bit of a spoiled brat, that had an entitlement complex, and open up to doing something, maybe out of peer pressure, emotional codependence, and they ended up with a full demonic spiritual possession, playing around with the devil. Okay? Whoever this person is, they were not being connected to their intuition. This person might have a baby on the way, or here already, or they might have been pregnant. Okay? This person was gaslighting you. You might have asked them about their involvement in what was going on, and they gaslit you. They looked you, and you were like, I know what you're doing. I'm intuitive. I know exactly what you're doing and what you've done. You might need mental health. You might need to talk to a therapist. This would be somebody that you really love that might have told you that they felt like you were mentally ill and might need a therapist for thinking that a coven was attacking you when they're in that coven. The ultimate gaslighting, okay? That's what they did. But it's a demonic spirit that they opened themselves up to that allowed them to play stupid games. And right now that person might be going through some karma, because if they had a baby or if they're pregnant, they're not sure who the father of that baby is, okay? Or if it's a man or a young man that we're talking about, he don't know if that's his baby or not. Either way, they're going through karma right now, and they're not absolutely sure of the paternity of the child that is, I guess, supposed to be theirs, okay? Things are not turning around. Wow, they might even end up in jail or prison. I don't know if they're pregnant or they had the baby already, But this person might even end up in jail or prison. So they might not even get to raise their baby. These people are going through bad karma when I tell you, okay? And the reason they're getting karma is playing crazy, stupid games, gaslighting you, putting on a world-class performance, a covert sociopath. Don't trust them, they're dangerous. And these could be people that you really, really love, work-related. This might have been a coworker of yours that's going through it right now, okay? So this might be a coworker of yours that might be going through it. Yeah, they're going through karma, everybody. It's coming down, get out the way. It's coming down for these people right now, and you should get out the way. Random crime or act of violence. Somebody's karma is a random crime or act of violence. Holy Spirit, do you want to talk to us about that a little bit? You said somebody's karma is going to be a random crime or act of violence. I'm telling you. When it rains, it pours. And it don't pour on one man's head either. It comes down on everybody. Everybody that had their energy in on this. Holy Spirit, before I close this out, random crime or act of violence, who are we talking about here? It might be someone that might be coming toward you to emotionally manipulate you. Whoever this person is with the paternity issue with the baby, or they want to come toward you. It doesn't mean that they're going to, but this is somebody that would like to come toward you to try to manipulate you. Yeah, they are so depressed right now. These people are really, really sobering up finally to what have we done? What did I do with my life for the past 5 years? Because I thought I was going to get this Ace of Pentacles right here. The people that made us these offers, they made it seem like the golden goose and the eggs. They really, really, really sold me what Puff Daddy sold Chastity. You know, they made it look real good in the beginning. Might have threw me a party, bought me a car. You know, when they're trying to recruit people into organizations and get them to do stuff, they're not going to show you how bad it gets. When you first start out of the job, they show you all the best perks of that job. Y'all know that when you go to work at a new job, they never show you about all the negative things you're going to be dealing with at that job. And they're there, but you can't see them on the surface because they're just taking you on a tour to show you what you'll be doing. This is our lunchroom. Look at what we offer here in our lunchroom. All the parking you want, all the free overtime, all the overtime you want. Look, we even have, at this job, it's a ping pong room. We have a gym and all these things. And then you don't find out until later about the way the job is. You're very restricted and you have very little freedom to even enjoy any of those things. And it's crazy, crazy dynamics all throughout that job that are narcissistic, okay? All kind of things that are not in your job description that you end up being forced or pressured to do. You know, it's kind of like something like that, okay? Like Cassidy, the deal that Cassidy signed with Puffy. So these people right now are suffering so badly from the consequences between all the actions that they took against you. And some of them didn't even know you personally. But they just saw this Ace of Pentacles, somebody dangled in front of them like a carrot, you know, and they took off running without even taking a minute to balance their thoughts, to balance the positive and the negative, and to try to figure out, wait a minute. You're asking me to do something that's not righteous. So it's got to be something negative associated. It's got to be something, there's got to be another side to this coin. You can't just be out here doing anything to anybody and there not be repercussions to it. You know, I don't know. I don't see nothing bad. I don't see anything bad here that can come of it right now if they're not spiritual or religious. But it's something inside of me where I possess the energy of empathy. And what you're asking me to do to this person, I would freak out if somebody did that to me. So I'm going to have to tell you no. Because I know something inside of me tells me it won't work out for me. If I do this to this person, they've done nothing to me. You know, there might have been some people that turned their back and said, no, I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. But a lot of others did. And they're suffering right now because of it. Okay? A lot of people are suffering because they were offered so much money on this contract that they put on your head. anybody that could spiritually defeat you, anybody that could cause you to lose your housing, lose your home, lose your job, lose your mental stability, get you into a bout of depression wherein your vibration would be so low that when they use their spell work on you, you know, you'd have big gaping holes in your auric field, and it would plant and land, and you would be sick in a hospital, in a mental institution. You would lose it. You know, they put a hit on you. And all these people drank the Kool-Aid. Holy Spirit, what are the final messages? And they're suffering because of it now. And I know right now, anybody that was associated with any of these people at this particular time, they are so happy that they said no. Anybody that said no to the offer that was, and the hit that was put on your head, anybody that rejected it, you know, they didn't say nothing to you, but they rejected it. I know they're thanking and praising God right now. They're happy. You know, they're saying, see, I knew it. I knew it. 5 years ago, 2 years ago, when they approached me and I just said, nah, I'm not going to chance it. You know, and I did the right thing. And now I am so grateful. I have so much gratitude that I said no. What's the final message, Holy Spirit? What is the final message? So the Knight of Cups reversed, once again, it's that High Priestess. I told you that has the paternity issue with the baby, whether it's a man or a woman, that's getting bad karma, that might be going to jail or prison. They did some spell work on you. I can't make it up. They did some spell work on you. And they worked with whoever the one getting divorced is. They were doing spell work on you. And their spell work backfired. And what happened when their spell work backfired, besides now they have a case, they caught a case, and they might be going to jail with a pregnant belly, or they're going to jail and they're going to have to leave their baby and child with someone else, and they're not sure who the child's father is. What happened when that spell work backfired? What happened when that spell work backfired? Yeah, it caused all these imbalances to their life. And they feel defeated now. They feel defeated. You know, they're coming off of that drunk stupor for years that they were on, that nothing could happen because it didn't happen right away. And everything is coming back right now, and it's coming back heavy and fast and hard. The Eight of Wands, it's happening right now because they all took a risk back then. Oh, well, if I don't see karma in 1 year, then that means I got away with it. No, you dummy. Just because you don't get the karma or the repercussions for something that you did, there are crimes that were committed 10 years ago that people are going to jail for right now because the karma is just hitting them. Just because you don't get caught right then and there or within 2 years doesn't mean it's not going to come back to you. But that's the trick of the devil. That's the trick of the devil right there. You know, these people live in such a 3D matrix, carnal-minded nature that they're closed off to the idea of universal laws. What goes out comes back to you more and comes back to you hard. Okay? So I have the Nine of Cups. Nobody's getting their wish fulfillment. Everybody is getting exposed. Everybody's secrets are coming out now. Everything is over. It's over, y'all. This operation is over. Give me some final cards, Holy Spirit. Every single demonic orchestration against your life, and we've been praying every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday against it, and the prayer has been working. I mean, they're already going to get karma. What you put out is what you get in. But in addition to that, the prayers that we're saying on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, they are working in our lives. And every single demonic orchestration in our lives, in our money, in our families, with our children, every single demonic orchestration, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, of these people trying to ultimately backstab and betray us has been reversed and gone back to the people that have sent it toward us. And it's popping up in their lives now. Give me 3 final cards and I'm going to close this out. Ooh. So someone that's going through an imbalance right now, that's suffering, that feels defeated, has missed an opportunity, the Queen of Wands. So this might even be someone else that wants to come toward you. I don't know, for friendship or a love interest. The King or Queen of Wands is usually someone that you would be attracted to. So maybe somebody felt like They might have had a chance with you because they're a king or queen of wands, someone that people usually are attracted to. They don't get a lot of no's, rejects, or turned down. They're usually, their physique or look is usually when people come on dating shows and they ask, what are you looking for in a man physically? And everybody says, he got to be 6 feet and make 200K. He got to be dark skinned. He got to be built and chiseled. He got the this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other. Okay. What are you looking for in a woman? Well, she got to have a pretty face, a tiny waist, a big behind, but not a BBL, big breasts, this, that, and the other, long hair or short hair or whatever the hell. Y'all know what it is. When people have no children, a low body count, y'all know. Y'all understand? So the king and queen of wands is usually someone that fits the description of what very superficial people would normally be attracted to. Somebody is walking away. Maybe you're walking away. You're not interested in somebody because their inner character or their energy is not something you're attracted to. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Who's walking away? Someone that got a lesson. Someone that closed out a cycle. That wanted to reverse an ending. Okay? So there might be somebody from your past. I have Scorpio energy here. That might have wanted to reverse an ending with you. They might have wanted to reverse an ending with you. But whoever this person is, they got the lesson. They closed out the cycle, but you don't want to, you've walked away from this person. You're not interested in giving them another opportunity. It's done. Okay? You have clarity about how out of order and out of control this person was with you in the past. And whatever they did, it was so much so that you can't give them another chance. Some people, you know, people make mistakes. You can give them a second chance, but it depends what they did. Whoever this person whoever this person is, whatever they said about you and whatever actions they took about you in the past, it was so out of control and so out of order with the Chariot reverse here. And you've got clarity. You know about everything they said about you and everything they did and who they did it with. It's beyond repair. It's things that they can't come back from. So they understand that. So one of your exes have grown. One of your exes have grown. They have learned a lesson, but they've done too much to be able to come back in your life, okay? Yeah, they lied on you. They brought a whole bunch of drama into your life by telling a whole bunch of lies about you with the Page of Swords in the reverse. All right, Holy Spirit, help me close this out now. There is a food item calling my name, and I'm not going to say what it is. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. So there might be possibly a Gemini or somebody that's just getting out of a connection with somebody that right now might be drinking with their friends. Yeah, this person right now might be just having drinks. Like, well, might as well celebrate these last days and weeks of freedom, because after a while, I already know I'm going to be going to jail, okay? They're in a mental imprisonment. They can't get their mind right, so they're just having drinks now with other people that are messed up just like them, okay? That's the energy they're in. They probably will do something stupid before the trial comes, and they'll probably end up in jail for something else waiting for their trial anyway, okay? This might be a Gemini. Why are the lovers out here, Holy Spirit? Why are the lovers out here? Okay? Oh, the King of Pentacles is in a mental imprisonment about his wife. This could be his wife or his partner. This might have been his partner. He's in a mental imprisonment about his partner. Well, he can go into jail with her then, damn it. If he in a mental imprisonment about her ass, he need to go into jail with her ass then. Okay? Oh, I'm not supposed to cuss. Love of the highest vibration. Ooh, ooh, ooh. He can go into jail with her. Quick. All right, so he's taking very quick action, possibly toward you, Queen of Swords, because he's going to try to save himself. I don't know if he want to offer you a bribe. Look, if you will save my wife, not only will I bribe you with this amount of money, if you'll sign something, a waiver that you won't press charges, and you'll just let this go, but I'll double the amount of money if you will just save my wife. He has clarity about everything that was done. He knows there's evidence out here. He knows she's going to jail and the high priestess she worked with, and he's very emotional, and he's coming towards you right now. All right, and we're going to close this out now. I know I said that about 5 times, but we're going to close it out. It's getting windy out here, and my stomach is a grumbling, rumbling. Okay? Because he's having a hard time letting go, because it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. He might even illuminate that to you with his silly self. All right, final message, Holy Spirit, and let's close out. What's the final message? He might be around you right now watching you. Whoever you are, he might already be in your state, in your city, in your town, standing behind you, parked in a car. Might have sat in a bench next to you while you were doing a tarot card reading. No, I'm making jokes, y'all. When I was setting up my table, a man came on a motorcycle, and he sat on the motorcycle and was staring directly at me. I guess I was supposed to feel uncomfortable and move or something. And I ignored him. And then right before I came on here to start reading, he came and sat in the picnic table next to where I'm doing the reading and proceeded to stare right at me. And, you know, I still didn't pay him no mind. You know, older man, it's the stuff, you know, where their energy is supposed to intimidate you or make you feel some kind of way. And it doesn't. It's goofy. But I got to remember the moral of this reading right here. Change the mindset. When you come into people that are spiritually, emotionally, energetically, and physically afflicted in their body, their mind, their spirit, they have poisons in the brain, an unbalanced ego, fear, all kind of poisons in their brain, okay? A lack of confidence, all kind of things. When you come into contact with these afflicted people that have not been enlightened as you have been due to God's grace, do not, to make sure you adjust your attitude so you're not perceived as someone that's being threatened, okay? You're of the Buddha mind, the Christ consciousness. So you don't want people to perceive you as a threat or that you're looking down on them. You want the type of energy that can stop a charging elephant. And how you do that is by not looking at the person with leprosy like, ill, gross. Ugh, it makes me feel disgusting to even look at them. But if you can, do something to help or aid them, okay? Give them some water, a bottle of water, whatever. You know, and you've turned a negative energy, a negative experience that you were having looking at them into a positive one because you did something to help them, and it instantly raised your vibration and created more positive energy in your mindset, okay? And that's for the teachers out there, including myself. So somebody's watching you right now, okay? And it's the person that needs to bring you the information about the people that were trying to kill you so that they could take your inheritance, and also that have been playing with your life all this time. Okay? So we're going to leave it right there. Guys, thank you so much for joining me out here at the park. I am Kuan Yin, and this is Love of the Highest Vibration. Y'all enjoy the rest of the weekend.